Hello, my name is Charlie Young, and I'll be helping you and teaching you how to play the violin and music in the general. So today, let me give you a little background information on how music and violin came to be. So in music, violin is like a renowned staple of classical music from the early Renaissance to classical period to the Baroque. During back then, playing instrument was a sign of high class respect amongst the commoner, low, middle class people towards the high class people. Playing violin is a very simple starting point as a musical perspective to get into music. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to read music as well as playing basic music on basic notes on the violin. So first off, I'd like to show you how to hold a violin. Here I have my old violin. Here we have the violin, which is the basic component, and the bow. So I'm going to show you the most basics of what the violin is. So right here, you see this length here is the neck. Most importantly, this is where you place your fingers. This will be known as the fingerboard. You got your 4 strings, which makes the violin. We have the thickest string right here, which is the G string, D string, A string, and E. So, to demonstrate how to hold a proper violin, you have your chin rest right here. This is where, obviously, you rest your chin. You hold it like this. Keep the violin straight, perpendicular to your whole body. And then you have your bow. You have to hold it perpendicular to your violin. As you can see, it's kind of hard to speak while holding the violin. So, in any case, as most importantly, knowing the components is essential towards knowing how to play the instrument. So basically, I just show you how to hold the posture. Now I'm going to show you the alphabetical notes of the violin. So the musical language of the violin only comes with 7, I repeat, 7 letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's no H, just all 7 letters. So you want to hear what those letters sound like. Here's the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And the highest note is an A. It is just forced form. Now I'm going to play a little bit of an excerpt for you of Happy Birthday, which I will go show step by step. First off, you have play on the A string. 2 simple notes. And then you place your first finger on the first finger on the string. Just a little bit tad up right here. You see here? A, A, B. You play A, B, A. And then you place the third finger right around here. It's kind of hard to describe where to place the fingers. You have to feel it for yourself for the first time. That's how I learned. That was the D note. And now we transition to the C. You see how these 2 fingers are connected? That's just the basic form of how to put your fingers together. So it's A, B, A, D, C, something like that. So after that, it will be on the E string. just the regular E string. Now, after that, we play this. So we play the third finger on the E string, then the first, then transition back to D on the A string, then the C, just downward scale. And then for the finishing tone, we do the second finger on the E string, first finger, third finger on the A string, and then open E, and then the D. So you put it all together, you got the basic of Happy Birthday. I didn't teach you that last part. You will get the flow of it. But that's how you play mostly the basic music notes on the violin. Now, playing music has been somewhat an early stage of my life. So, how do I tell you how you can play more music? Well, there are many benefits to learning music at an early stage, or actually in any stage of your life. As you can see, maintaining proper form playing the instrument while playing requires intense eye-hand coordination as well as a proper discipline, making an instrument as well as a mental and physical exercise in itself. For the mental benefits, your muscle memory improves more you play music. So you practice more enough, you can actually just make yourself remember things bit quite better, sharpening your muscle memory as well as your mind and your focus. That's just part of the mental benefits. As for the physical benefits, hand and eye coordination play key as to reading music. The more you play together, the more well balanced and more dexterous your hand will coordinate with your eye, which is quite an invaluable skill as yourself with many different tasks. As well, and there's a little bit more to the social benefits to itself. You build confidence. The more you practice and more you play, the more confidence that you build. And eventually that will just carry over to whatever you're doing in real life. So, while being a violinist a few years ago, at being a young age, it's like being a part of history by itself. The more you pick it up, you'll get the sense of community to your whole orchestra. No matter how small it can be, you get that feeling of history when you play with orchestra and the community. As well as building friendships and having a big skill according to it by connecting everyone through music. The violin has an incredible history through the classical, the Baroque, the Renaissance area, has a lot of culture in the European. You have these famous composers who are violinists, or you have a pianist playing music. It's basically just one of those deep-rooted things. Music can come from anything. Violin just being one of them, but if you're playing music, I promise you would see some sort of change in your life. Just singing, just playing music, just knowing the basic theory is there's plenty of opportunities to just pick up an instrument and play, or even just sing your heart out. So just pick it up. You can just be getting into serious with your orchestra, but most importantly, you have fun with it. There's so many outlets to shape music. Thank you. This is my demonstration.